Ever since its inception in 1993, the Champions League has brought joy to all football fans around the world. It is easily the biggest club competition in all of Europe and has given us some wow moments along the way. From team victories to flashes of individual brilliance, this competition has it all. There is no doubt about the fact that young players dream of playing in a Champions League game and experience the magic of a European night. Aside from the Premier League, this is the only club competition in the world that has the financial capabilities of competing with leagues like the NFL and NBA. Legends of the game like Ronaldo and Messi have been the crown jewels of the league year after year. Moreover, the league has also given birth to many rivalries along the way. Scoring in the Champions League has special significance in the minds of players, and it shows when they take to the pitch. There is a definite change of atmosphere and intensity when a Champions League game is about to occur. Let's take a look at 10 greatest moments in Champions League history. Number 10. Liverpool force Uefa to change the rules. After Liverpool won the 2004-2005 Champions League final, UEFA and the FA found themselves in a difficult situation. Liverpool had finished 5th in the league behind 4th-placed Everton, and it was left to the FA to decide which Merseyside club should take the final Champions League spot for the 2005-2006 campaign. The FA chose Everton, and it was left to UEFA to eventually invoke a change in the rules to allow Liverpool to also enter so they could defend their title. It was the right decision all round and a victory for football. Number 9. Carles Puyol's unbelievable gesture towards Eric Abidal. 2011 was probably the start of Barcelona's dominance in the modern era. And the Champions League final victory over Manchester United was the prime example to show just that. Pep Guardiola was starting to introduce the tiki-taka approach to the game, and it showed on the pitch. However, the end of this season was made even more memorable by Puyol. One of the most considerate players on the planet, Puyol did what others could not even think of doing. In the trophy presentation ceremony, he removed his captain's armband and handed it to Eric Abidal, who had just returned from a horrific fight with cancer. That way he would be the first person to lift the trophy with his beloved side. Lifting the Champions League trophy as a team's captain is the dream of every professional footballer. Puyol gave up on that with no second thoughts or inhibitions about doing so. This effectively portrays his love for his teammates. Number 8. John Terry slips at the gateway of Champions League glory. In 2008, no two teams in Europe were as dominant as Chelsea and Manchester United. As luck would have it, they both faced off against each other in the Champions League final. While Chelsea were looking forward to winning their first CL, United were on the lookout for adding yet another feather in their illustrious cap. The 90 minutes of the final did not live up to the hype. Although there was a plethora of talent on display, both teams played conservatively and rarely asked questions of each other. However, when it went to penalties, suddenly there was an electric energy in the stadium, and the atmosphere shifted. Everyone knew that the game could go either way. John Terry stepped up to take the penalty that would send his team into ecstasy. One of the calmest minds in the game, it was all but a certainty that he would slot it away with ease. However, the light Moscow rain played its devious part, and he slipped right before taking the shot, sending the ball flying over the crossbar. United then converted both their penalties to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Number 7. Drogba brings home the Champions League that was long overdue. Not many people expected Chelsea to win the Champions League that year. That is because they had a lot of injuries, and their stars were all in the latter stages of their career. However, they willed themselves to a CL final under the tutelage of Roberto Di Matteo, who joined in the middle of the season as an interim manager. Even in the final, all of the sports media labeled Chelsea as the underdogs. Even more so, because of the fact that they were going to play against Bayern Munich in Allianz Arena, their home ground. The match was predictably headed towards an easy victory for the Bavarian outfit. However, Didier Drogba had other plans. In probably his last game as a Chelsea player, he scored the equalizer with a glancing header in the dying minutes to take the tie to extra time. Both teams could not be separated even after 120 minutes. When it went to penalties, the team decided to let Drogba take the final spot kick. This time around, there was no agony in store for the supporters of Chelsea as Didier Drogba calmly scored past Manuel Neuer to secure the first and only Champions League victory in Chelsea's history. Number 6. Mauro Bressan vs Barcelona. Want to score a wonder goal in the Champions League against one of the best teams on the planet? Mauro Bressan did just that in the 1999-2000 season against Barcelona. Simply stunning. Number 5. Porto's improbable Champions League run of 2004. In a battle between the best clubs of Europe, nobody expected Porto to lift the trophy in 2004. The Portuguese club has always been considered as one of the minnows on the grandest stage. However, the brilliance of a young José Mourinho and a few exceptional players was enough to stitch one of the most improbable underdog stories of Champions League history. Throughout their run, they face oppositions that were bigger than them in every sense of the word. However, the fact that they were able to stay in the fight and win is an incredible feat. The club did not have the funds to acquire bright talent from all over the world, hence, most of the players were academy graduates. The serious girth of talent that the 2004 squad had was proven once the players started getting picked up by bigger clubs. Much like the Ajax of today, Porto became a feeder club with the likes of Deco and Ricardo Carvalho playing for bigger clubs like Barcelona and Chelsea. But that does not take away anything from what they proved on the biggest stage. Ridiculous cash flow and massive conglomerates can never snatch the essence of football because there will always be another Porto slipping under the radar. Number 4. Zinedine Zidane's swirling volley in the 2002 Champions League final. 2002 was the peak of the start of the Galactico phase in Real Madrid's history. Players like Roberto Carlos, Zinedine Zidane, and other stalwarts of the game came to play for one super team. Therefore, it was crucial that a team like that delivered Champions League glory to the people who were invested in them. Against Bayer Leverkusen, Real Madrid looked the better side right from the first whistle. There was tremendous quality on the pitch, and the side was chock full of individual brilliance. Towards the end of the first half, the game was still stuck at 0-0 despite Real being the better side. In one final attack, Roberto Carlos sprinted along the touchline and lifted a rather hopeful cross towards the box. There were not many white shirts in the penalty area, however, Zinedine Zidane was standing at the perfect spot where the ball was supposed to land. Unmarked, he unleashed a vicious volley that swerved right into the top corner of the net. The opposition goalkeeper was left stunned and didn't even move before the ball had hit the net. Everyone knew that Zidane was technically gifted, but executing such a tough skill like that in the pressure of a CL final was a completely different thing. The admiration of Real faithful towards Zidane skyrocketed after the Champions League victory as it was the only goal in the game. The clip of that wonder strike went viral at a time when there was little to no internet. It is safe to say that Zidane's goal made him a Real Madrid and a Champions League legend, if he already wasn't one. Number 3. Barcelona vs PSG 2016-2017 round of 16, second leg. The greatest comeback in Champions League history and one of the greatest in all of sports. Barcelona's ridiculous recovery after a 4-0 first leg defeat will probably never be repeated again. Barca still needed 3 goals as the clock entered the 88th minute. Neymar duly provided with a stunning free kick, capitalized a controversial penalty earned by Suarez, and served up an assist for Sergio Roberto's gobstopping winner in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Number 2. Manchester United's fantastic comeback in the dying minutes. The 1999 Champions League final was shaping up to be one of those drab affairs that are very underwhelming for the spectators. During the course of 90 minutes, United were not able to muster enough attacks to bother the German giants. It was evident that one side was significantly better than the other. However, Manchester United stitched a fight back that went down in the history books as one of the most bizarre conclusions to a football game. United got a corner in the 91st minute of the game. A young David Beckham trudged to the corner flag, knowing full well that the tie was slipping out of their grasp. After he took the corner, the ball bounced around for a while, and then Sheringham slotted it home. The Camp Nou crowd erupted as it got the confirmation that the game was going to come alive. What followed this is history. United got another corner, this time in the last vestiges of injury time. Beckham looked more upbeat taking the corner, he took it early, and the ball found the foot of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who roofed it out of the reach of Oliver Kahn. And just like that, one of the greatest comebacks in the history of European football was completed in the blink of an eye. In a recent interview about the game, Lothar Matthäus admitted that there was no indication of Manchester United scoring one goal, let alone two in the space of 3 minutes. Number 1. Oh hello, here we go, the most iconic comeback of Champions League final history. Liverpool fans remember Istanbul as the place where one of their greatest matches took place, the 2005 Champions League final against AC Milan. Filled with stars like Andrea Pirlo and Kaka, the Milan side were the favourites heading into the final. In the first 45 minutes, Milan showed why they were considered as one of the most potent sides in Europe. They blitzed past the Liverpool defence on 3 occasions, leading the tie 3-0 as they headed down the tunnel for halftime. What happened after that has gone down in history as one of the most entertaining Champions League finals in recent history. Liverpool came all guns blazing, taking the attack to the opposition and capitalizing on any loose balls. Captain Steven Gerrard got the first goal, sending thousands of Reds fans in a tizzy. After that, it was just a case of will and determination that saw them equalize in the latter stages of the game. After being dead and buried in the first half, Liverpool had come back brilliantly and know the momentum was in their favor. However, the victory would not have been possible if it wasn't for Jerzy Dudek. The Polish shot stopper was brilliant between the sticks and made a couple of unbelievable saves in extra time. In the end, the tie went to extra time and Dudek was the hero once again, saving crucial penalties to bring home the victory. That match inspired many young athletes to never lose hope. Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard admitted later that it was one of the greatest nights he had ever witnessed in his expansive football career. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch our previous videos, as well subscribing to our channel for more football content. Ciao ciao.